Okay, hello everybody. Let me fix this a little bit. There we go. I think that looks a little bit better. See if we can get this chat going tonight, guys. Let me pop it up a little bit. Use that filter. Me a live chat so I can get all live chat in here. And let me see if I can see my actual videos on my channel here. Alright, so it looks like we got one person joining in again. If you guys are just joining in, this is Mike from BTech Reviews here, and I am actually testing out Cricket Wireless's upload speed or download speed, whatever you want to call it. I just signed up for their service today just to try it out for a month, and hopefully we'll see how it goes. I will compare it to other networks like Visible and T-Mobile, etc. Again, all of those networks that I just named are prepaid networks. So hold on, give me a second here. Let me share this on Twitter. Let me know how it looks on your guys' end. Again, I'm not connected to Wi-Fi or anything. This is straight from Cricket Wireless's network over here. So please let me know how it looks, how it's going. I am actually uploading a video. Well, I'm uploading a video about me trying out the service, which should air tomorrow. But if you guys are just checking out my channel tonight, I actually uploaded a video on the unboxing of the T-Mobile Revel 5G, which is my first 5G phone, and I got it as a add-on line for my T-Mobile carrier, which I'm only paying apparently I'm only supposed to be paying like an extra $8 a month for that. So sounds and look great. Okay, again, I am streaming on the TCL 10 Pro. Looks like somebody's messaging me. I don't know if that's somebody over here, but that's all right. I'm streaming directly from Facebook. Let's see. But anywho, let's see if we can get a few more people in here. I'm gonna go ahead and share this to Twitter here. Hopefully we can get them joining in tonight. If not, again, I don't plan to stream long because first of all, I'm paying for the 40 gig plan. There you go. I'm paying for the 40 gig plan and or not the 10 gig plan. So I don't plan to be streaming more than maybe like 30 to 45 minutes on here tonight. Giveaways tonight, Stephen Oberding. No, there will be no giveaways. Let me see if I can get this a little bit closer for you guys. There we go. That looks a little bit better, and I can see. I can read. I'm streaming on my phone, by the way, guys. So again, thank you all for joining in tonight. I really appreciate it. Again, let's chit chat. Again, I am trying out Cricket's network. Actually, I'm supposed to get a Boost Mobile phone, I think tomorrow or maybe the next day. I think it was supposed to come in today actually, and if I get that phone tomorrow, I'll go ahead and try to activate it as well. Right now, I have 3 different services going on right now, which are T-Mobile, which is my main service, Visible, which is my backup service, and then Cricket, which is my second backup service. Which again, I'm only using that just to test out. I'm only using Cricket just to test out their service, see how good it really is. Because a lot of people kind of envy TNT, and I really just don't see what's great about it, I guess, you know what I mean? And apologies ahead of time, I'm not using StreamYard tonight, so I cannot showcase y'all's comments, but those of you who are in the chat can see your chats there, so hopefully that's okay. But currently, super impressed by the Revel 5G by T-Mobile, by the way. And I found out during the video, right? But this phone is actually made by TCL or Alcatel, which is pretty interesting. And I kind of figured it was because when I felt the phone in the hand and looked at it, it looked very similar to the backing of the TCL 10 Pro, which this area is kind of like a. I mean, I wouldn't say it's like an aluminum case, and this one's probably more of like a plastic hard shell case or whatever in the back. But it's got kind of like that same matte finish. So, and when I held the phone in the hand, I'm like, oh yeah, this feels very much like the TCL 10L. Which, if you think about it, the TCL 10L has almost the same screen size. I think it's just a tad bit smaller, and I feel like it has the same cameras from the TCL 10L, but I'm not 100% sure. You should try Xfinity Mobile. Xfinity is actually, I don't think it is in my area, to be honest. The only mobile providers in my area are T-Mobile, Verizon, and AT&T and Spectrum, which I think Spectrum piggybacks off of one of those networks. I'm not 100% sure. But for the most part, again, I wanted to test this out, or I wanted to test out AT&T service because, there's a lot of AT&T users out there, and I really wanted to kind of see what Cricket Wireless has to offer, because I remember when I first encountered Cricket service, it was a lot cheaper. I believe it was only like for like unlimited everything. I believe it was only like $35 a month, if I'm not correct, $35 or $40 a month. This is before I had a carrier called Pocket, which again, Pocket, I don't even know what, which network it ran off of, but Pocket was then bought out by Cricket, which Cricket was owned by AT&T. And then again, AT&T, I guess they kind of, I wouldn't say they saturated it, but where I live, there was like literally a Cricket wireless, like a wireless Cricket location, like around every corner of the town, basically. So like every block basically that I lived in, they had a Cricket wireless, and I was like, damn, like it made, first of all, like I mean, I want to give Cricket shout outs for giving people so many accesses, or giving so many people access to a cheap phone line back when it first came out. And right now, I think they actually have like a $5 auto pay credit. So like if you're paying a $45 plan, which is 10 gigs, and you get that $5 extra credit, you're only paying $35 a month for 10 gigs of data. But I mean, if you want unlimited data, you have to pay $50 or $55, which I'm just like, damn, like, why did Cricket kind of get so expensive, when other carriers like Visible or even Boost, who still offer unlimited everything, right? Keep it in mind that some people claim that these other carriers cap your data after you hit a specific limit, I guess. But I haven't encountered that, at least not in my experience. I have not encountered that with Visible. But Apple Watts says AT&T prepaid is the best deal. So my question is, okay, why does Cricket exist if AT&T prepaid exists? You know what I mean? Like and same thing with like Metro by T-Mobile. Like, I mean, because if you think about it, Cricket's prepaid, AT&T, prepaid is prepaid, obviously. I might have to try out AT&T prepaid then, you know what I mean? And the reason why I'm trying Cricket Wireless right now is because I had a SIM card laying around from Cricket Wireless that I had from an unboxing from another phone a while back. Guys, check it out. I'm gonna put the action on my dogs really quick. I have my two little dogs that are fighting right now, and they're just playing. I hear them in the background, and they're just fighting it up over here. These two little chihuahuas. Okay, anyways, so yeah, I really wanted to test out Cricket's network. Obviously, Cricket's network is AT&T's network. Apple Watts says, again, only promotion right now on AT&T prepaid. So $50 a month is still pretty good, you know what I mean? If you're going to get unlimited everything, the only crappy part is, I guess, the fact that, I don't know if they have a lot of good phones to offer on their program. I know you can like walk into Best Buy and AT&T prepaid's there. I know AT&T prepaid has been around for a long time, actually, because I remember that AT&T prepaid had phones when I was like buying Virgin Mobile phones back in the day, Boost phones, but I just really didn't care at the time. I actually had like a prepaid version of T-Mobile before they decided to buy, before they actually went like prepaid or whatever, postpaid, I don't even know what you want to call it now. Michael Hill, what's up? Shout outs to you, by the way. Let me get some water in there. But anywho, going back there, that's my history with Cricket, and I don't think I ever, after Pocket, my old carrier was bought out by Cricket, I stopped using Pocket, and I ended up using Virgin Mobile, and I stayed away from Cricket just because I was just like, well, there's no point of me, like, I was paying, I think, $25 a month for Virgin Mobile, and then I went to T-Mobile prepaid, which I was paying like $25 or $30 a month also, and I was getting unlimited data and whatnot, you know what I mean? So yeah, I had T-Mobile prepaid, which back then, they would sell like phones in those little boxes that you would see Virgin Mobile and Boost phones in. You can knock Virgin Mobile for again Apple Watts. The gentleman here saying, "Ooh, Virgin Mobile." Well, you know what? Virgin Mobile actually got me into posting YouTube videos. So I mean, if it wasn't for Virgin Mobile, we would not be talking here because those were really the first review phones that I started unboxing and looking at. And at the time, there really wasn't 4G. It was really just Sprint's 3G network. Um, and some of the phones at the time were some of the first Android phones. So like I would say my first smartphone, not my first Android phone, was the LG. I think it was the LG Rumor 2, I think, which was like it was like a slider phone and it had some sort version of like I don't know, some OS system in there, but it was made by LG, and it was a nice little slider phone. I was still able to access Facebook. I was able to access like AOL Instant Messenger. Um, it was not bad for what it was. You know what I mean? And then I upgraded to the LG Optimus, which was the original LG. I mean, back then when the LG Optimus existed, now it's the LG. I don't know. I don't even know what their flagship devices are called now. I guess just the LG. You have the V series phones. Um, I don't know. I guess it's the G series phones now, like the LG G and the LG V phones. Those are their flagship devices now. So, see, I'm getting messages over here. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, sorry, I'm responding to a text message. Um, let's see. My favorite vegan says I pay $60 for unlimited with Metro, but my speeds are around 0.18 megabits per second, and it sucks. I get 30 around 4 a.m. when people are sleeping. My favorite vegan. Okay, my question to you is: if you're with Metro by T-Mobile and you're getting speeds that are that bad, why are you using that service? You know what I mean? Especially since it's prepaid. If it's prepaid, I would have left by now. You know what I mean? Literally would have just gone away from that specific service. That's one of the first things that I look for in mobile services is if they have good enough mobile data speeds. If I'm not getting more than like 10 megabits a second on my services, then I'm just not going to use it. You know what I mean? I feel like the least that they should be putting out is 30 megs if it's LTE. You know what I mean? Apple Watts is endorsing AT&T prepaid, or if you want to try out Cricket, I'm no way endorsing Cricket Wireless by the way, guys. I'm just testing out their service because I really wanted to see how their service was. And again, it's a piggyback off AT&T's. I should have just went and got the AT&T prepaid. But this plan I'm only paying $40 a month on, which is the 10 gig plan. And again, I only plan to use it for this 1 month, and then after that, I'm gonna throw away the SIM card probably, and reset the device or something like that. But for the most part, AT&T prepaid or Cricket Wireless, whichever you want to go with, I'm sure both have good options for the customers. Again, if you go with the unlimited on Cricket and you do auto pay option, you're paying $50 a month. You know what I mean? I tested Cricket Wireless's speeds earlier on here, and I was getting out at my office. I'm sorry. I was getting maybe about 7 download and maybe like 2 to 3 upload, which I don't think was that great. But again, I was in my office. I don't really get good signal, and that kind of sucks because every time I want to test the speed on there, I feel like I don't get good service at all. Hey, these dogs, you can hear them in the background still. But for the most part, I praise T-Mobile in my area because they have the best speeds in my area. I've had Verizon with iPhones down here, and the Verizon speeds when I was using my iPhone, especially when I had the iPhone 10. I had the iPhone 10 with Verizon. The speeds were not that great. I think the most I was getting was like 40 megs, and then when I transitioned over to T-Mobile, I was getting like 80 to 100. Let's see. My favorite vegan says my Samsung Galaxy A70 is only GSM in this area. Boost works really good, but they aren't GSM, so my phone won't work. Okay, that sucks. Speaking of the Samsung Galaxy A70, I think when I was at my T-Mobile store today, they were actually offering me the A51 and the A71, and those were both 5G capable phones. They had just come out as well. But the thing is, the Revel, which I think was a little bit cheaper, I think the A51 was I think $499, the 5G version. The A71 was like a little more. It was around the same price, also maybe a little more. And I told them, well, what other 5G option do I have? And then they explained to me, oh, the Revel had just come out as well. And I also forgot that 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 phone was just had just released at the beginning of this month. So I was like, oh, that's a good opportunity for me to check out, not to flex on anybody, right? The Revel, I kind of like this because it does remind me of the Pixel 4a just a little bit with that camera. Although this one has 3 camera sensors, it has a macro and it has a wide angle lens, opposed to. Although I think I did have a comment saying that this does have an AMOLED display, but I read it or I read the specs on it, and it says it only has an FHD plus display. So I do not think this has an AMOLED display. Although it does have a very nice display, I don't think it's AMOLED. Like you can tell right away when it's an AMOLED. Like it just kind of pops more. But I think it does have the same display as that you would see in the TCL 10L, which that one was still a good display, and for $250. Now, I feel like it's almost the same phone, this phone and the TCL 10L, although again the only difference is the processor. TCL 10L has 4 cameras, excuse me, with two LED flashes, and of course you're missing the 5G, but it feels like it's the same phone. It's about the same thickness, the same body wise. I feel like the front fascia is exactly the same, especially with that cutout. Although I don't remember if the cutout is on the side or in the middle on the I'm pretty sure positive it was on the side on the TCL 10L. But again, the same manufacturer makes the Revel 5G, which is TCL. I was kind of shocked when I found that out. I can watch myself right now. Woo! Okay, so if you guys haven't checked it out, check out my unboxing video of the Revel. And whenever you guys are done here, of course, watching this live stream, of course. Well, hello. I'm kind of messing with the device here. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna look at the comments really quick. Shanta Milan, what's up? I use Fido. I get nothing less than 70 megs. I don't know what Fido is, but I think I've heard of that service. My favorite vegan says my Samsung Galaxy A70 is only GSM. In this area, Boost works really good, but they aren't GSM, so my phone won't work. My favorite vegan says my phone will only work with Metro or Cricket. Not sure how well Cricket works in my area, and that's the reason why I decided to pop in a Cricket SIM card on the TCL 10 Pro, and I just really wanted to test it out. How does it stream, like, HD video on YouTube? Will I lag if I'm playing games, stuff like that? You know what I mean? It's just a lot of little things that I kind of wanted to know, and I wanted to know how good the service was, and I wanted to know like the pricing points of the service, because again, you do have different pricing points on the service. And I think that's something that I think some carriers should give to the customers as far as options go, because not everyone, of course, uses more than like a couple of gigs of data a month. Some people just really use it to text message and to read emails and stuff like that. Most people don't even watch videos or live stream, and if they do, they'll connect to Wi-Fi or anything like that. Shanta Malone, what's up? Canadian Sim. Say hi to Coco, guys, by the way. Hold on. Let me see if I can get this lower just a little bit. And you have Chula over here in the background. Chula, come on. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on, guys. I got both the Chihuahuas now. Okay. This one doesn't like the little white one, by the way. But say hi to Chula and Coco, guys. Don't forget those super chats. It buys them snacks, by the way. Super chats for Coco and Chula. This is Coco, the brown one. And Chula is the white one. With Chula, if you don't know what Chula stands for, it stands for like cutie in Spanish, basically. And then both my little dogs here. How's everyone doing today, though? I'm doing pretty good, actually. Shanta Malone. I'm just chilling, man. I was off today, so I did work on a couple of videos, like the Revel 5G unboxing. I worked on a video about testing out Cricket Wireless. I hope you guys check that video out as well. And I did kind of like a update video on my Toyota 4Runner, which will edit after. Here, let me put these dogs away. I'll edit that video after I finish live streaming here. It shouldn't be a long video, but I'll post that up tomorrow probably. But it's been going good. I had the last 2 days off, so today's my last day off. I was off Sunday and Monday, which is a rarity. Having Sunday off in retail is a rarity. Because it just is, you know what I mean? So got to give a shout out to my boss if she's watching this for giving me Sunday off, you know what I mean? I was able to enjoy football, and I was able to enjoy my nephew's birthday party, which they just turned 14, which makes me feel extremely old because I was 20 years old when they were born, and now I'm 34. So, I'm 34 plus a couple months. I'm 14 years plus about maybe 5 to 6 months older than them. So that it makes me feel a little bit old because like I remember just yesterday when they were born. I remember yesterday when my sister told me she was pregnant, and then a couple months later she found out she was having twins. So, but anywho, I'm feeling pretty good. I work tomorrow, and I don't have to wake up too early tomorrow for work, so that'll be good also. And I'm really excited to test out and mess around with the Revel 5G. Although I kind of do want to invest in a case now because technically I am paying for this. I added this as a line to my T-Mobile network, which again the line is free. Obviously, I don't have to pay extra for the line, but I do have to pay for the device, and the device which was discounted. According to the guy, I think it was they had a promotion going on, so this device only came out to $200 with the promotion. So brand new on its own, it's $399. And again, I can't post links on this because this is a T-Mobile exclusive, by the way. I don't think they're going to come out with an unlocked version of this. But I mean, if you guys are interested in getting a phone similar to this device, the TCL 10L or the 10 Pro would be right up your alley. Hold on, let me fix this. Hold on. My favorite vegan says, I am older than you. I thought you were in your early 20s. I'm older, but now I don't feel so old. Oh, well, thanks. I don't feel so old also when people don't get me wrong. A lot of people give me compliments saying, hey, you don't look close to 34 years old, which I'm glad, you know what I mean? I feel like that's a product of me not drinking or having a lot of ugly habits over the years. I have no kids, so that means that less wrinkles, or less less aging. I do have gray hairs, which you really can't see right now on camera. I tend to wear hats, and I usually tend to shave the side of my head when I get haircuts so that it doesn't come out as much. Sean Timolan says, wow, I thought you were 20-something. I'm 18. I am not 20-something. I am 34 years old, by the way, guys. So I'm a little bit older than a lot of you guys think. So thank you for that. Again, I appreciate you guys, I guess giving me shout-outs there as far as my age, you know what I mean? But for the most part, again, hopefully Cricket Wireless's network does work out. My question is, like, with Metro by T-Mobile, and, you have all these other services that are out there like Visible that have a flat rate unlimited plan, which is $40 a month. Metro by T-Mobile, again, also $50 or $55 a month, however much they offer. And then you're starting to see a bunch of other like companies that are kind of piggybacking off of these other networks that are charging less. Straight Talk, whatever, Simple Mobile, which again I don't know exactly how much the prices are on those. But I mean, there is still less expensive routes to go than Cricket. Which Cricket, I get it. You can walk into the store, you can talk to a rep. They can they can add a line. They can do whatever you want over there. A lot of these other services like Mint Mobile, Visible, again, they are all online. You know what I mean? And you really only have either the website or at 1-800 if you were trying to troubleshoot something. So I guess that's the difference between Cricket and Metro and T-Mobile against Visible and other companies like Mint Mobile. Sorry, these dogs are running around, guys. Sean Malone, what's up? Well, thanks for giving me, man, I got 10 likes on this stream already. Wow, even though I only have 6 viewers, I have 10 likes, and I'm super happy about that. I feel like Chris Van Vliet over here, all popular and shit. Drink some of that water over here, guys. Let's go take a look at the dashboard on my phone over here. Let's see if looks like the Revel 5G is doing pretty good as far as the unboxing. It's already got 30 views, and I just literally uploaded that video, so pretty good. I'm hoping that video gains a lot of traction, just because you know what I mean. I'm hoping that some of these unboxing videos do well, because I'm gonna try to start doing more unboxings of phones as we get closer to the holidays, you know what I mean. And then after the holidays, I kind of usually take a little break from that, just because obviously phones can get expensive, and unless companies send them to me, which again I was very grateful about the TCL 10L being sent to me, or TCL 10L and 10 Pro being sent to me. But since then, no one has reached out to me about sending me any type of phones or anything like that. You know what I mean? So again, I want to, if you're watching this later on, Brad, who is the guy that works for TCL, the rep who who reached out to me and said, "Hey, let's give this guy a chance and let's ask him if he wants to unbox some of these newer devices." I said yes, of course. You know what I mean? Because I'm not a big YouTuber. I'm barely hitting 11.3K subs. Sorry, these dogs, dude. My dog just wants to jump up and she wants to play. Hey, Coco, who's that? Who's that? Who's that right there, huh? Who's there? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Huh? Who's that? Yeah. She loves to growl and bark, by the way. If she saw any of you guys, she would be running down the road barking. Behave. Okay, sorry. I had to get my dog out of the way there. But yeah, how's everybody else tonight? Again, my favorite vegan, Apple Watts. How are you guys doing tonight? Michael Hill, if you're still there, how are you guys doing? Again, I just really wanted to test out Cricket Wireless's upload speed or streaming speed, however you want to do it, or whatever you want to call it, I guess. Ooh, these dogs. And then just chit chat with you guys. It is Monday nights, and I do work the next couple of nights, so I don't know if I'll be live streaming. I might decide to do a live stream with the TC, or not the TCL. Well, I guess I can call it the TCL. The TCL Revel 5G, that's the brand. One thing I kind of don't like about it is if you look right here, you guys can't really see it because it's a little blurry. But this is actually the IMEI number, which I don't know why they have it pasted on the back of the phone, but it's like that gives away your the number on the phone, and I just really don't like that. One thing that I can say on this device is that the face unlock works super quick, by the way. Super quick. Like I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm gonna take my fingers away so you guys can see that again. You see that? It even has like an animation sound. Let's turn that on. It's super fast, and again, it has that face unlock, which again, if your eyes are closed, doesn't work. You see that? Doesn't work. But if my eyes open, boom, works. Try again. See that? Ooh, crispy. Yeah, crispy fast, and again, that fingerprint sensor on the back works amazingly fast as well. Look at that, super fast. It's just like any fingerprint sensor would. In 2020, I don't think that there's any comparison nowadays with even the cheapy $100 phone fingerprint sensors are really good. Takes very minimal time to get that going. My favorite vegan says enjoying the somewhat cooler weather. Yeah, same here. Even though South Texas heat is generally hot, even through the months of December. Or not December, but yeah, I mean basically through the months of December, sometimes we can still hit up until the 90s in the summer for us. It really depends on the year. I remember one year it was still hot in November, and I'm just like hating the heat. There's some years where we get winter a little bit early, and it feels like winter lasts forever sometimes, because we're just not used to the cold weather. But lately in the evening, the past couple of days, the temperature has been rather nice. It's been in like the mid 80s to low 90s. And then the evenings are like, I guess high 70s or whatever, and it feels a lot fresher outside. So I'm enjoying it. Stay there. I'm enjoying it, but let's see. It's getting cold over here in Manitoba. Man, Manitoba, all the way in Canada. That's crazy. Shantim alone, man. I have fans from Canada over here. Wow. You know what's cool about that is actually some of my favorite YouTubers, and I hope I get to visit Canada one day before I die. If I'm ever YouTube famous or I'm ever able to afford it, I would love to take a trip to Canada and just travel and see like the mountains and the beautiful sights that I've seen, because I follow guys like Matty Hapoya, Peter McKinnon, even the Straight Pipe guys. Those guys all live in Canada, and just the videos that they've put out, the stuff that I see, it's just beautiful. And I'm just like, wow, like I envy it. Although I'm pretty sure they get tired of the cold, you know what I mean? Because I feel like it's always cold over there. Manitoba. But anyways, I mean, I would love to visit Canada one day, and I would love to visit some of those YouTubers that live over there also. My favorite vegan says I'm in the Rio Grande Valley and it's always hot. Yeah, man. Again, it's if you're from the valley just like me, you completely understand that. Yes, like the heat can be unbearable sometimes, And in my job, like I wear, we have to wear the mask because I work for HEB, right, which is a grocery retailer down here, and having to go outside in like 100 triple digit weather with the mask on and then have to be out there for like more than 10 minutes, it's just, oh, it's taxing. What do you want? Both my dogs are down here, by the way, guys. What do you want? Leave me alone. Hold on, these dogs. Alright, I'm just responding to a few text messages, guys. Okay. But yeah, the valley sucks. The valley weather sucks. I feel like we have some of the most bipolar weather ever where we live. Okay, so if you guys are familiar with Texas, people, they always hear like San Antonio or Houston, Dallas. Those are like the three big cities of the state. Obviously Austin, right? So the big four. And then if you search up McAllen, which is way at the bottom of this tip of Texas, right about 10 minutes away from Mexico, or 10 minutes bordering Mexico and the Rio Grande River. The weather down here is just, it's not fun, and it's really not enjoyable most of the year. Like 95% of the year it is not enjoyable. But the 5% that the weather is nice, I just love it. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm hoping that this fall weather turns out really nice, guys. But okay, going back to Cricket Wireless, what questions do you guys have? Are any of you guys Cricket users, or some of you already explained to me that you guys are using Metro by T-Mobile and the speeds kind of suck. I've never tried Metro by T-Mobile, but the only reason why I haven't is because I already have T-Mobile as a service. So to me, there's really no point in using Metro by T-Mobile or trying out their service, just because if I ever get away from T-Mobile and I decide, hey, I want to just go back to, I guess, regular prepaid, I don't know what you would call it. And the reason why I call it, I guess I wouldn't consider T-Mobile prepaid fully, is because you can still like lease out phones and add phones to a plan and get discounted rates when you're, I don't know. I mean, it's just different, I guess. I don't know. Every phone carrier offers something different. They're gonna have some perks on some and some perks on others. So I just really wanted to test this service out, guys. But let's see. It's not crazy busy tonight on the stream, guys, or at least the chat wise is it's not. So I guess I'm gonna go ahead and get off. So again, I just want to thank you guys for watching my videos, sharing my videos, checking them out. Tech for your needs. Finally saying something over here. No, I'm just kidding. I'm glad you're still watching, by the way. T-Mobile is your provider. Good. I know you're an iPhone user also, or at least that's what I remember. I will be posting up some comparison videos, by the way, like Cricket versus T-Mobile, Cricket versus Visible, Visible versus Cricket, or whatever you want to call it. Vice versa, T-Mobile versus Visible. Kind of just to see, even with the 5G phone, even though it's a 5G phone right now, I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but it's locked onto 4G. I can't even see it right there, but it is locked onto 4G. So I will post up a video of it with a connection to 5G, hopefully. Where's my battery indicator? I need a battery indicator. Hold on. There you go. Make sure that's over here on the lock screen. But anywho, guys, gonna get off already. I just wanted to test this out for 30 minutes. I'm probably gonna kill all my data just using this live stream over here. So if you guys have any questions or comments about Cricket, please leave the comments in the towel section down below. Check out my other video that will be airing tomorrow at like 9 a.m., which is again just talking about me trying out Cricket Wireless as a service. And again, check out the Revel 4 or the Revel 5G unboxing video and share it to your social medias. Help me get some views there, guys. But again, Mike from B Tech Review signing off. We'll see you all next time. Thanks again. Have a good night.